Hello guys, it's Philly Kuts with an update on my manipulation under anesthesia after total knee replacement update. That's a mouthful, all right? It's about almost 3 weeks out from when I had the manipulation under anesthesia because I was having poor flexion with my knee after my total knee replacement. I was only getting to about 95, 100 depending on the day and depending on how loosened up I was. So we've gone with the manipulation. I had that back on July 28th. And during that procedure, if you aren't all caught up, I was able to achieve under anesthesia, knocked out. They were able to get me to about 145 flexion. So now I have some good news. The manipulation appears to have been pretty successful because I am now achieving about 125 flexion, ability to bend on my own, and I'm able to get pretty close to zero on my own too. Depends on which PT I'm working with. They seem to not always have the same measurement, but I guess it can vary day to day. I can get to about anywhere from 2 degrees straightening to 0, which is great. So I had to basically, after my manipulation, go to PT every weekday for like 2 weeks straight. And we mainly worked on just bending my knee. So if I could show you guys that it's getting pretty straight now when I extend it out, as you can see, and I can bend it pretty far pretty easily. I don't know if you saw my other videos where I could not bend it as good as this one, but now it's starting to get there. The pain is decreased quite a bit, and now I'm starting to work on strengthening exercises. We're going to be moving away now from solely concentrating on getting the knee to bend well. And now we're working on like weight training on the knee to strengthen the knee up. So I've been doing a lot of like weighted leg extensions, like leg curls. They kind of hook a strap around my leg to a cable, weighted cable, and I'm just practicing moving that weight back and forth. So that's good. One problem that I am still having is that I'm kind of dragging my foot a little bit, where the knee replacement is on. That leg, I mean. So I have to work on exercises where I'm essentially picking my feet up a lot, like doing like marching maneuvers and stuff while I walk, doing like little kicks when I walk. So I have to do, like these kind of like little march steps and stuff. Let me see if I can get this in view here. I should be able to show you guys a few things. So I have to do things like this, like little kicks when I walk, like that. Also, when I'm walking, I gotta practice like doing this when I walk. And then also going back and forth on these like little side shuffles that I have to work on. And then also I have to do the Super Mario, I call it that, where I have to kind of train my body to walk better again, because I'm just so used to compromising, my foot when I walk. I guess the PT said that, my body has adapted these strategies to compensate for when my knee was all messed up. So I got to keep working on those kind of things. So now it's more like mobility exercises and, like I said, strengthening. So, if you are in the situation where, you've had your total knee replacement and it gets stuck on a certain degree of flexion, and your doctor recommends that you get a manipulation under surgery. I can't give medical advice, obviously, but in my circumstance, it has been very, very, very beneficial, man. I was in a dark place, pretty dark place, when my flexion was stuck at that like 95, 100 point. I felt that I was going to be like disabled, man, forever, because when you're only flexing at 95 to 100, you can't really go downstairs at all, really. You have to like sidestep down the stairs because you need to be able to achieve about 100 degrees of flexion in order to go down a stair properly, you know, because of the way your knee bends and stuff. So, you know, I'm having a lot more success walking up and down stairs. By no means am I ready to go back to delivering mail all day, going up and with the amount of stairs that we go up and down, but I can definitely navigate stairs a lot better than I was before. So let me show you guys. I've been practicing on my basement steps. I graduated to these. I don't know, this is about probably 10 steps. So I still have to use the railing a little bit to go down, but I'm getting a lot better at going down the stairs. And going up the stairs is a lot easier than, well, I wish I could get my feet here to show you, but going up the stairs is a lot easier than going, you know, down. Let me see if I can set this up in a way where you can maybe see this a little bit better when I go up and down. Maybe this will work. I don't know. I just kind of film these off the cuff, you know? Alright, so I'll show you guys. So I kind of want to concentrate going down these slow so I get a nice bend in the knee. I'm doing a lot better with that. Going up, I don't have to use the railing anymore. So I practice on these basement stairs like 3 times a day. I'm doing like sets of 5 to 10 going up and down the stairs to help build up some strength and to just get better practice going up and down stairs. So I mean, I feel really good about that. That's been going well. So, you know, things are starting to turn around and starting to get better. And, you know, I'm starting to feel a little bit like there's light at the end of the tunnel. You know, I'm just keep progressing, man. All I can say, my advice is to don't give up. Keep doing your PT. Make sure you stay in good habits with your PT. Like I'm doing 2 or 3 times a day. The other thing that's been tremendously helpful for me has been my exercise bike, which I have over here. It's a little dark in here, but I'm probably going to do a video on this. This is a Yoshida exercise bike. It's been tremendously helpful, man. Like if I didn't have this bike, I would have been in a world of hurt. So I think I might do a more comprehensive video on this bike. I'm going to try to get on it now. Let me see here. Ugh. I usually don't do this barefooted. But for the longest time, when I was only getting like 95, 95, 100 flexion, I could not put my foot in the stirrup like the way that it is now. If I can get it in there. You see this? I could not keep my foot straight in the stirrup and pedal like I am now. I would have had to have moved my foot, you know, take it out of the stirrup, and I had to keep it like on my heel and pedal that way. But now, after the manipulation, I can go and do this very easily, especially at the seat setting that I'm at now. I can go even lower. So basically what I do for my routine for the bike is that I start out at a certain height, this height here, and then I gradually lower it 2 more times, as I'm going on the bike to help stretch the knee better. I mean, the action of the bicycle and pedaling has been significant, I feel, especially after the manipulation, to help my knee get flexible. So talk to your doctor if you haven't already. If you're getting ready to have this knee replacement surgery, get a bike. That would be my advice. But, clear it with your doctor, of course. I'm not a doctor, but in my circumstance, after this MUA, the bike was so helpful, man. Like, it gave me hope. The bike gave me a lot of hope because I started to see improvement on the bicycle after I had the manipulation right away. Like, it was such a good feeling and such a milestone for me just to get my foot straight in that stirrup and be able to pedal, because I couldn't. Before the manipulation, I could not, man. It was just too painful on my knee to get that leg straight and to pedal. So I'll do a more comprehensive view, I think, on that bicycle. It's pretty highly rated on Amazon. That's where I got it off of. So I'll probably do a more in-depth video about, what I like about it. It was pretty easy to assemble. It only took like about an hour. So it wasn't bad at all to assemble. It was pretty easy. Not a lot of parts to do and stuff like that to assemble that thing. So get a bike. That's what I'm going to say. If you're preparing for knee replacement, get a bike. When I first got my surgery, I had a pedal on this little guy. This is like a desk. This is like a desk bike, as you can see here. And I would just sit down in my chair and I would have to pedal this way. Just like that. And when you first get your knee replacement, man, like this doesn't look like it would be hard. But that first week, when you try to do that in your first week of replacement, doing this is hard, man. It is hard. Like, I could only do it for like a minute or two in that first week. I mean, now I could do it all day. I can go fast, as you can see. I'm actually having trouble keeping my legs straight in this because I haven't done it for so long. But you kind of start out with this right after your surgery, and then you eventually will graduate to a bike. That bike in the back there is one of the best investments I ever made in my life. All right, people. Anybody who's going through total knee replacement right now, I empathize with you. I feel your pain because I've been going through it for months. But it does, I think, for most people, ends up getting better. But remember, everybody kind of moves on their own timeline. We're not all the same. Our bodies are not the same. So, your progress is going to look different from someone else. But now I feel that I'm happy that I'm kind of moving into this strength and mobility phase as opposed to just constantly just working on the bending. I mean, I'm still going to work on the bending, of course, because I don't want to lose any of the flexion or the extension that I've gotten. But it's now, less of a priority. And now, like I said, I'm working more on strengthening, which I enjoy. Weightlifting, even though I'm out of shape, I plan on getting in better shape. I've always lifted weights throughout my life, so that's something that I really enjoy and don't mind. And I enjoy, the feeling of good muscle pain from lifting weights, getting a good burn, getting a good pump. So I'm really looking forward to be able to do that. I actually went back to the gym for the first time yesterday to do upper body work. And that felt good. I did a shoulder workout. It felt good. I was able to get through a pretty decent workout. And the pain in my knee wasn't too bad when doing that. So all I could say is after this manipulation, things have gotten a lot better. things are looking on the up and up, and I'm excited that I'm in this phase of recovery. And anybody else who's going through this, I wish you the best of luck. And if you have any questions about anything, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer them the best that I can. And I'll still be making videos about this moving forward. Okay, all right, everybody, have a nice day, and peace out. Take care.